Hey, what's up, guys? This is your friend Mario, and today I'm going to go over today's trades that I made intraday. I'm going to go over step by step what I did, what was the thought process, what exactly was I looking for, and my entry and my exit and levels, so you guys can get a sense of the risk parameters that I take before I make the trade. All right, guys. So I did day trade Facebook, and there's a lot of reasons why. But number one reason is because it's trending. It is a stock in a sector that is trending and has a long-term trend. So if you look at the 5-year chart of Facebook, um, you know, it says it all. Of course, we do. I do remember and I do recall the pullback, the very big pullback it had when the whole privacy issues happened. I believe this was like in March. So, regardless of that pullback, investors did see the value in it, especially when they reported earnings in April and decided to keep buying it. So, in terms of the business structure, it's still intact. But it's not just Facebook. We're talking about the FANGs in general. The whole FANGs, which if you guys are not familiar with the FANGs, that includes Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google, which are the biggest leading stocks in the stock market, and are literally leading the market. And they're in a technology sector, which the technology sector is leading the market. So very, very important. You have to be in a trendy sector. Now, what made me decide to trade Facebook? Well, pretty much when I when I do wake up in the morning, I do look at my charts. I do look at all the indexes, and I did see the Nasdaq have a strong open today. And we had a gap up and a strong open. It broke out of yesterday's high. If you guys see, this is a 2-day intraday chart, 5-minute chart. It broke out of yesterday's high in high fashion, in high volume. So there was momentum. So when I saw that, I knew that, you know what, let me look at the FANGs, see what the FANGs, how they reacted to the momentum, because there might be an opportunity for a trade. So I do have a watch list of the FANGs. So I have Facebook, I have Amazon, Netflix, Google, Apple, etc. You guys get the picture, right? So why did I decide to trade Facebook? Was because it actually offered a very good intraday setup. So if you look at Facebook, intraday chart, these are the things that I looked at. Okay, so I'm gonna look at of course, the 10-day, 30-minute chart. See where the resistance levels are, resistance support levels. So there's a support level right here at 203.48 or around 250, and there's some resistance here again at yesterday's high, and there's some right here around 205. But again, this is not very big resistance. It feels to me more like a little pullback. So again, the biggest resistance that I see is yesterday's high, previous day high, which is 204.45. So I did put that in, and I did notice that. And the next thing I noticed was the way it was setting up intraday. It did have a strong open, pull back again. You see that resistance right here, that peak at 204.45, pull back, held the VWAP, which is very, very good for day trading, and had a strong upper candle. So this was you could say my entry signal, or my signal that this was going to make a move. Again, keep in mind that I was considering the whole Nasdaq, the whole technology sector moving. So that's the reason why I felt that the Facebook was when they make a run, because the Nasdaq was running with it. So it's pulling the weight. The Nasdaq, the sector is pulling the weight of Facebook, and everything is moving together. All these tech stocks are moving together. So I did buy around, I believe it was around 204.50. I put my stop below this candle, 5-minute candle, which was around, let's see, 204.13. So I believe I risked around 50 cents to make 50 cents. No, one thing that I want to mention, guys, when it comes down to day trading, there are different strategies that do have a reward to risk of 2-to-1 or 1-to-1 or 3-to-1 or 4-to-1. There are various ways to look at it. Now, in my experience, and I guess what I feel more comfortable, because I am more conservative than most traders, I am more of the 1-to-1 type of trade when I see momentum. All right, so I know some trade. I usually like to trade on confirmation. versus trading on, I guess, before the confirmation on pretty much you kind of almost expecting it or whatever the case may be. But I like to trade on confirmation. Why? Because it increases my win ratio. Even though I'm only risking 1-to-1, again, this is a day trade, I am a higher probability of success because I'm looking for 1-to-1 versus 2-to-1. And again, I also look for the confirmation. So this was a confirmation candle. Again, I bought around 204.50 around there, risking 50 cents to make 50 cents. So, again, my target was around 205, 215, 220. So I did actually close around 215 around the area because I did buy around, actually, I think it might have been around 204, 250, 204.55 or 204.65, something like that, because this was a really quick move. If you look at the 1 minute candle, it was a really fast move to try to get, the 204.50 level. It's a little bit too fast for me, so hope that makes sense. But I did got in and I sold at 205.15. Again, 1-to-1 ratio, high probability trade, moving with the sector. Index is running, QQQ running, FANGs are running, so it was a high probability trade. Again, these are the type of trades that you could really size in. Why? Because one, it's a big stock. There's a lot of liquidity in Facebook. Two, the whole sector is running together. Three, the FANGs, the biggest stocks in the the stocks that are leading the S&P 500 are running. So you could size in easily on this one. So even though it's a 1-to-1, it's very easy to size in. Compare this to like a micro cap or small cap, or what people call penny stocks trading below $5, is not as easy to size in, because there's not enough liquidity to size in. But you could easily size in with these type of setups. So these are really good setups. These are really good, trades, because you could size in insane amount of size. You could risk $10,000 in this trade. I know it sounds crazy, but you can't, because there's pretty much enough liquidity to get in and out $10,000 like nothing. So hope that makes sense, guys, in terms of why trading these matters. So that was Facebook. Now the next stock that I traded was actually Save. Now let me go back to my trading watch list, and now this is actually Spirit Airlines. And you may wonder why trade Spirit Airlines is not even trending. It's actually kind of like range bound. And again, this is and again, it's very, very important to when you come to trading. You want to trade stocks that have momentum. Now, the main reason why I traded Save was actually because it was in my scanner, my momentum scanner. So I do have a scanner that does scan for stocks that show momentum. There's specific, I guess you could say, criteria that I put in my scanners that I look for that for me is considered momentum. Now, what is momentum? Momentum is volume, movement. So I did see Save in my scanner. So as soon as I saw it, I looked at the daily chart, 6-month daily chart. So again, the first thing that I look at is resistance levels. So I do see that it's moving. Some volume is coming in. The first resistance level that I see is 38. Second resistance level that I see is 39.50. Okay, so I'm gonna play around those levels to see what setup intraday I could see that may give me a good reward to risk. So let's look at the intraday. So looking at the intraday setup, I did see a bull flag. So there was strong open, broke out at 38 again, which was the resistance level, pulled back to 38, and it held, and boom, we had a confirmation candle right here. Confirmation candle right here with good volume. And again, this was in my momentum scanner, so it already kind of had some of the prerequisites of what I consider momentum, which, if you guys want to know, is actually I look for stocks trading 1 million or more shares intraday, with I believe 5 million or more in terms of overall money in this day trade. So again, this thing broke out of this flag. I bought in right here. I believe I risked 50 cents in this one, so I bought around 38.50. My stop was around 38.50 cents to make 50, and I did sell around I guess you could say, so I bought 30.50 around 39. Yeah, 39. 39 was when my exit. So again, 1-to-1. I mean, I could have gotten a 2-to-2 on this one, It could have gone to, it did go to 39.50, but again, that was a resistance level. And I could have done it. Just that again, I'm more of a conservative trader. I'm looking for quick moves, a one-to-one with high probability success. That's what I'm looking for. That's to me is the most important thing. High probability of success, and quick in and out momentum moves. So this was a pretty easy, decent trade, and I'm happy with it. I made money, got in, got out when there was volume, good volume to get in, good volume to get out. Made my profits, and that was it. Those were my two setups for today. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video, guys. I know day trading could be very, very difficult. And actually, look at this nice trend, intraday trend during the 1 minute candles. So it's nice. These are very simple trades. And again, day trading is not my main source of income. But I do trade positions where there's opportunity. Again, it's all about having an edge. If there's an edge, you take the trade. Why not take the trade when you have an edge where there's a high probability that you're going to be making money? So that's the reason why I made these trades. Especially when it comes to save, it was in my momentum scanner. Again, the most important thing when it comes down to trading, especially day trading, is momentum. There has to be momentum. If there's no volume, if there's nothing that's pushing it, for example, with Facebook, the NASDAQ was running, the index was running, the FANGs were running. So the whole sector, the specific FANGs were running. That's the reason why I went into Facebook, because I knew there was some momentum going through. Why did I buy Save? Because there was also momentum. It was in my scanner. My scanner scanned it. It met the criteria that I consider momentum for day trading. It had a nice intraday setup. Again, bull flag. I bought the breakout. Quick one, risking one-to-one. Out. I'm done for the day. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video, guys. If you have any questions, please make some comments. And if you guys want anything for me to go specific videos on, scanning or whatever, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. All right, guys, have a good one, and you guys will hear from me soon.